There was a particular hot take on the album recently that I thought I really needed to respond to because I've been sitting with it. It's been sitting with me for like a day. I've been thinking about this take this person had, and I was like, why is it bothering me so much? I don't care about the album that much. I think it's a pretty mid album to me. And so why is it that this individual, like his opinion, his negative opinion was bothering me so much? He was breaking down his counter arguments for things that he was seeing people saying in his comment section and going over them each point by each point. And there was one section in particular that stood out to me. It was actually the first section he was talking about. And basically, he was talking about, he started off with saying the aesthetics of the album don't match the album, which I don't agree with. You can see my other videos about that if you want. But I was like, that's not the main issue that I had. The main issue I had is he said that he didn't feel like he needed to do homework in order to understand an album, that an album should be a standalone piece. He went as far to say that he felt like he was doing work in order to understand the album, and that he felt like he shouldn't have to do that, and it should be able to stand on its own. And I realized that it was bothering me so much because I feel like this is a trend that people have in general with everything, that nothing is worth doing work for. That there's this, it's like ChatGPT, like the ChatGPT-ification of everything, that I have to have a quick answer for everything, that I have to understand it like immediately, or it's not worth thinking about, it's not worth considering, it's not worth sitting with. Like I was on vacation with my partner recently, and he brought up Google Gemini to like ask it, well, where should we go on our next stop on this vacation? And I remember being so upset with him and being like, why are you doing this? Like let's just go explore. Let's find out. Let's ask locals. Let's find out the organic way. And I feel like such a boomer saying that, but there really is value to that, right? There's value to the effort, putting effort into something. And I feel like that's the part of this that has been bothering me so much with the discourse, is people are not putting effort into understanding the album. And to be clear, because I know someone's going to have something to say about this, I'm not saying you have to like the album or that you have to do the work on the album. That's up to you. You get to choose what art is worth putting work into for you. But just come on the internet and say, I didn't like the album. No, I didn't really put any work into it, but I don't really want to. I would respect that infinitely more than coming onto the internet with a take that doesn't make sense. Because ultimately, yes, if this is an artist that you like, if you enjoy their music truly, genuinely, then I think you should do the work for their art. You should like work to understand what they're trying to say. You should go and listen to the podcast, watch the interviews, go to the movie theater to see the thing. And I think this is true for a lot of the best albums ever made. I think of Electra Heart would not be nearly as amazing of an album as it is if it wasn't for the whole Tumblr page that Marina created for the character of Electra Heart. Purple Rain would not be as amazing of an album as it is without the movie accompaniment. Bad Bunny's new album, same thing. If he didn't have that short film that was attached to it, I think that the album loses something from that. So I think you should do extra work. I think you should try and understand what the artist is trying to get at. What's their motivation? What's their inspiration? Some things in life are worth putting effort into, and I think that art is one of those things.